This is a tutorial to help you get started on projects. The projects are accessed in the same way as the tutorials as the trainings. Go to SAMS Assignments, find your section, drop down for your section, assignment type all, and notice that the project for the week is named New Perspective Words 2010 Tutorial 1 Case Problem 1 Fall 12. So if you double click the project name, your instructions are here. The maximum number of submissions you're allowed is 3, and you have 3 remaining submissions. Do you want to start the project? Once you start the project, you have 3 chances to complete it. Click OK. When you start a project, you get this screen. It shows the name of the project that you're working on. You have a file to download for the instructions. You also have starting files to start from inside Word 2010. Then the last section is grade submission. You submit your attempt number 1 for grading using your Browse button. Click Browse to navigate to the file's location on your computer. The file name should match the file name in italics below. So yours would say all of this right here, and then it will have your username to submit the project. So let's go through this. You download the file. Remember that this is your instruction document. You can either save it, save as. If you want to save it to your flash drive, you can save as and navigate to your flash drive, or you can simply open it, which I'm going to do. But it'd probably be best for you to save it. This is the instruction document for your case problem 1. Notice that these are different. This case problem 1 is different from the one in your textbook. The online case problems are different. They test the same content, but they differ a little bit. So you can use your book as a reference, but remember that all of the instructions you need to follow are here in the online in the instructions downloaded from the project. So this shows what your skills you're going to be tested on, what the project overview is, what your student start file is, and we'll go back and download it, and then your instructions are step-by-step instructions. They start with open and save the file as, which will rename the file with your name before you move to the next step. Verify your name appears in the footer at the bottom of the document. If it does not, please download a new copy of the start file from the SAM website. This is very important. It is the way that your grades are connected to your projects in the SAM system. So be sure that you follow these instructions exactly. So let's do that together. I'm going to go back and get my start file from my SAMS window, double click. I'm going to open, enable editing, notice that the name of the file is the name that is referred to in my instructions. So now this is my starting file that's open. I have opened the file npword 2010, npword 2010 T1 CP1A. It shows my first and last name, Cheri Whalen, _1, and the extension that you don't see is that it is a 2010 docx file. And save the file as number 2 The only difference is number 2 right here instead of number 1 before you move to the next step. So I come in here from my tutorial. I know how to save my file as. I notice that my footer is this file was created for Cheri Whalen, and there's this number down here. Do not edit the footer at the bottom of the document. That is very important. So now I'm going to say File, Save As. My Save As dialog box comes up. I'm going to go to my OC folder, Fall 2012, and I'm going to save this. Click behind the number 1, backspace over the 1 to delete it, and change it to 2. Now the file is saved as NP Word 2010 T1 CP1A Cheri Whalen _2. And I'm going to save. Now notice that the file name in the title bar has changed to the correct file name. To check that, I know you can't see that, I've just noticed. So to check that, I'm going to say File, Save As. And notice that now, if I say File, Save As, I see that I can verify that I have saved my file as the right name. So now this file is ready to begin. Number 2, type the following return address. So you're going to start inside the document and type exactly as the instructions say. To split your screen like this with your instructions and your working document, you can simply left click and hold the title bar of your open document and drag it over far to the right, and you get that document on the right side. And if you left click and drag the title bar of the other document to the left, it will split the screen on the left. This is a Windows 7 trick. It doesn't work in XP or Vista. Good luck. Thank you. When you finish your project, be sure that it matches the final figure that is given to you on the instruction document. This should look, at the end, you should have this document looking exactly like this document. The instructions say your download should look like the final figure below. Save your changes, close the document, and exit Word. Follow the directions on the SAM website to submit your completed project. So you save. My changes are saved. File, Save. And I am going to close my file. Minimize my instructions. Grade submission. Now you submit the file. Notice now that this is called Cheri Whalen 2. I'm going to browse. I have done the work, followed the instructions, and saved the file. Now I'm going to browse my computer. I'm going to go find my documents, Odessa College, Fall 2012. Here's the document I completed. I'm going to click Open, and notice that now my file is ready for submission to the SAMS system. So then I click Submit, and I see that my assignment has been uploaded. It is the right name. It has been scanned. The file format's correct. The file size is correct. And now I can return to my SAMS assignments. Your grades for any projects will not appear until the project due date. Thank you. Email me if you need any help.